The day my stepmother sold my late mother's jewelry to buy my stepsister a car, I knew exactly how I'd destroy them both, but I never imagined it would be this satisfying. I'm Claire, and my mother died when I was 12. My father remarried within a year to Victoria, a woman who brought her daughter Sophia into our home like a conquering queen. My mother left me a jewelry collection, each piece a memory. Victoria convinced my grieving father to let her keep them safe for me. When I turned 18 and asked for them, she laughed in my face. "Sold them," she said casually over breakfast. "Sophia needed a car for college. Your dead mother's trinkets seemed like a fair trade." My father said nothing. He just read his newspaper and sipped his coffee. For 10 years, I worked 3 jobs. I put myself through business school. I networked relentlessly. I built a consulting firm that specialized in hostile takeovers and corporate restructuring. Then I learned my father's company was struggling. Sophia had joined as marketing director through pure nepotism, running campaigns that lost millions. Victoria served as creative consultant, billing the company for spa days. I approached their board of directors with a proposal. I had investors ready to inject capital in exchange for controlling interest. The board, desperate and tired of watching the company bleed money, agreed. My father didn't recognize me at the first board meeting after the takeover. I'd changed my appearance, my name. When I introduced myself as the new CEO, his face went from confusion to horror to rage. "You can't do this," he sputtered. "I already have," I replied calmly. "Now, let's talk about the fraudulent consulting fees and nepotistic hiring practices that have plagued this company." Within 3 months, I fired Sophia for incompetence with a paper trail so thick she'd never work in the industry again. I terminated Victoria's consulting contract and sued her for fraud, recovering every penny she'd stolen. My father, I demoted to a junior position with no authority. Every morning, he had to report to the office I now occupied, the one that used to be his, and every morning he had to see my mother's photograph on my desk, the only piece of her I had left. The day he broke down and begged for mercy, I leaned back in my chair. "You let her sell my mother's memories for a car. Now watch me sell everything you built, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but memories." And that's exactly what I did. Curious about more stories of family betrayal and ultimate justice? Click the description link for tales that'll make your jaw drop.